When it comes to the transportation industry, efficiency is a key factor in determining success. In the world of trucking, European trucking stands out as a shining example of streamlined operations and optimized logistics. From the design of their trucks to the regulations they adhere to, European trucking has established itself as a model of efficiency. In this video, we will dive into the reasons why European trucking is more efficient compared to its American counterparts. We will explore the distinctive features of European truck designs, the impact of length regulations, the influence of road infrastructure, and the focus on fuel efficiency. By understanding these factors, we can gain valuable insights into how European trucking has become a paragon of efficiency in the transportation industry. So let us embark on a journey through the highways and byways of European trucking to unravel the secrets behind its unparalleled efficiency. The Cabover truck design. A standout characteristic rarely spotted on the roads of the United States is the Cabover truck design. In the past, Cabover trucks were a familiar sight in the U.S. until the trucking industry underwent a significant transformation with the enactment of the Motor Carrier Act of 1980. This regulatory change marked the deregulation of the trucking industry and removed the previous overall length limit for semi-trucks. As a consequence of this new freedom, truck manufacturers began to shift away from the traditional cab-over design, favoring the adoption of the standard cab layout. The standard cab design allowed for the engine to be relocated forward, leading to various advantages. First and foremost, it enhanced the ride comfort for truck drivers during long journeys on the highways. By repositioning the engine away from the immediate driver's area, vibrations and noise levels were reduced, contributing to a more pleasant driving experience. Moreover, this alteration offered a valuable bonus in the form of increased cabin space for the truck driver's utilization. Length regulations in Europe. In stark contrast to the United States, Europe upholds strict overall length regulations for semi-trucks, which vary depending on the country and the type of cargo container. The majority of European semi-trucks, commonly referred to as lorries, are subject to a rigid limit of 18.75 meters or 61.5 feet in length. These stringent regulations exerted significant pressure on truck manufacturers, compelling them to reevaluate and redesign their vehicles to comply with the mandated limits. The implementation of these length restrictions played a decisive role in the gradual disappearance of long-nosed truck designs from European roads. The Cabover design, with its characteristic forward cab placement, emerged as the preferred choice for trucking companies due to its inherent ability to conform to the prescribed length limitations. The compact nature of the Cabover design allowed truckers to effectively utilize every inch of available space, maximizing cargo capacity and ensuring compliance with regulatory guidelines. However, it is essential to recognize that the prevalence of Cabover trucks in Europe cannot be solely attributed to bureaucratic regulations. There are other fundamental factors that have contributed to the enduring popularity of this design in the region. One such factor is the intricate interplay between the European landscape and road infrastructure, which sets it apart from other regions such as the United States. The European continent, steeped in history and ancient civilizations, boasts a road network that was originally designed to accommodate human-sized transport rather than large vehicles. Road infrastructure. One of the key driving forces behind the preference for cab-over trucks in Europe is undoubtedly the region's unique road infrastructure. Unlike the vast and expansive highways of the United States, Europe's roads bear the indelible marks of ancient civilizations and a historical focus on human-scale transportation. This distinctive infrastructure, designed with a human-centered approach, has resulted in a network of roads that are often narrower and more compact than their American counterparts. Throughout the European continent, cities and towns boast charming streets and alleys that have stood the test of time, retaining their original dimensions and character. However, this aesthetic charm comes with the practical challenge of navigating these narrow thoroughfares with large vehicles. In contrast to the wide-open expanses found in the U.S., European roads present truck drivers with a labyrinth of tight corners, intricate junctions, and congested docking areas. In this context, the maneuverability of cab-over trucks emerges as a crucial advantage. The Cabover design, with its forward cab placement and shorter wheelbase, enables these trucks to negotiate even the most confined spaces with remarkable ease. This enhanced range of motion translates to a significantly tighter turning radius, empowering truckers to navigate through the maze-like streets and docks without undue difficulty. Fuel efficiency. In the realm of trucking, fuel efficiency holds paramount importance, impacting not only operational costs but also environmental sustainability. The advantage of cab-over trucks in Europe becomes even more evident when examining their fuel efficiency compared to their American counterparts. In the United States, vast distances between destinations and higher speed limits necessitate a heightened focus on aerodynamics to optimize fleet efficiency. However, the European trucking landscape presents a different scenario, characterized by shorter driving distances and generally lower truck speeds. With shorter hauls and reduced speed requirements, European trucking companies can adopt a different approach to engine size and aerodynamics. Cabover trucks, with their compact design, offer the benefit of accommodating smaller and more fuel-efficient engines. These engines are tailored to meet the demands of shorter routes, striking a balance between power and fuel consumption. The result is a fleet of trucks that efficiently transport goods over the relatively smaller distances in Europe, while consuming less fuel and emitting fewer greenhouse gases. Moreover, the relatively lower concern about aerodynamics in Europe allows for a departure from the emphasis placed on this aspect in the American trucking industry. While aerodynamics remains an essential consideration for trucking companies in the US, European truckers can focus more on optimizing other aspects of their vehicles and operations to achieve fuel efficiency. This shift in priorities, coupled with the versatility of Cabover trucks, translates to tangible benefits in terms of reduced fuel consumption, operational costs, and environmental impact. Downsides of Cabovers. While Cabover trucks in Europe offer numerous advantages in terms of efficiency and maneuverability, they are not without their drawbacks. One of the primary concerns with Cabovers is the level of comfort they provide to the driver. Due to their design, with the cab positioned directly above the engine, Cabover trucks tend to generate more noise, vibrations, and heat within the driver's compartment compared to trucks with a standard design. This can result in a less comfortable and potentially more fatiguing driving experience, particularly during long hours on the road. In addition to reduced comfort, the overall size of the cab in a Cabover truck is typically smaller compared to trucks with a standard design. This limitation in cabin space can make it challenging for truckers to live out of their trucks for extended periods. Amenities such as sleeping quarters, storage areas, and basic facilities might be more constrained in a Cabover configuration, restricting the driver's ability to comfortably accommodate their needs while on the road. Owner-operators in Europe. One notable contrast between the European and American trucking industries lies in the prevalence of owner-operators, a significant segment of truck drivers who own and operate their trucks independently. In the United States, owner-operators constitute a higher percentage of the trucking workforce, and many of them choose to live out of their trucks on a full-time basis. This lifestyle choice is often driven by the extended driving hours and long-haul routes common in the U.S., as well as the desire for greater autonomy and financial independence. Conversely, the European trucking landscape presents a different scenario, with fewer owner-operators compared to the United States. The reasons for this discrepancy can be attributed to various factors, including cultural norms, business practices, and regulatory differences. In Europe, trucking companies often maintain a more centralized and structured approach to their operations, relying on company-employed drivers to transport goods rather than relying heavily on independent owner-operators. The presence of a higher percentage of company-employed drivers in Europe contributes to a distinct work dynamic within the industry. European truckers typically work shorter driving shifts and adhere to legal restrictions that limit maximum daily driving hours to 9 hours per day. Consequently, the necessity for owner-operators to live out of their trucks full-time is less prevalent in Europe. Instead, the shorter driving periods afford European truckers more opportunities to return home or stay in accommodations during their rest periods, reducing the need for extensive living arrangements within the truck's cabin. In conclusion, the efficiency of European trucking can be attributed to a harmonious interplay of various factors. From the utilization of Cabover truck designs that excel in maneuverability and compliance with length regulations to the adaptability of European road infrastructure and the focus on fuel efficiency, the European trucking industry stands as a model of innovation and sustainability in transportation logistics. As we traverse the highways and byways of European trucking, it becomes evident that the region's unique landscape, regulations, and business practices have shaped a logistics ecosystem that is both effective and environmentally conscious. The choice of Cabover trucks, while accompanied by some downsides, aligns seamlessly with the demands of Europe's historical infrastructure and the industry's shorter driving distances. If you found this exploration into the world of European trucking insightful, we invite you to like, comment, and subscribe to our channel for more engaging content on transportation and logistics.